Do you ever drive by a massive home like this one behind me and wonder what the inside looks like? Well, that just happened to me as I was driving by this home to film another home. So I turned my car around to see if I could take you on a tour with me. After I show you this home, we'll tour another luxury home with a really surprising feature in one of the top neighborhoods in the Columbus, Ohio suburbs. So here is this gorgeous model home that we are going to tour. So excited to bring you in. Ironically, I was literally driving by to go tour another home and I saw this home. I thought that home looks incredible. So I stopped by and now we're gonna take you around the inside of it. Because they just moved over here. It's the same builder as the next home I'm gonna show you. And it's one of my favorite builders. So really excited to show it to you. Right off the entryway here, you do have a study. Obviously, this is their sales office right now, but check out all these great built-ins in here. This is really nice. Very cool. And looks like we got a coat closet over here. We do. And then on over this way, this is kind of unique. Let's see what we got here. So another coat closet. So that's really handy that maybe this over here you put the extra items that are not as commonly used, or maybe your own personal stuff, and allow guests to utilize the one that is right by the front door. So here is a powder room. Again, right by the front door. Close over there to the with a window. I don't know what I was trying to say there. All right, so check out your mudroom over here. This is so nice. I love the fact that you have it on two separate sides. Obviously, you're kind of showing, hey, maybe you put something for your dog on one side. And check this out. We have a little pocket office over here. This is really cool. All those built-in shelves, and I mean, so many, so much natural light. I was gonna say so many windows. I'm like, well, it's two windows. That's a lot of natural light for a space like that. And then, so this is our garage entry right here. There's a lot of stuff in it right now, so I'm not gonna bother showing it to you. But right from the garage entry, you have this as a coat closet as well, and storage for the family right in your mudroom area. So that's awesome, as well as this storage area here. I mean, so many cool things. You can get an idea for what you could do in customizing a home, a door there to be able to close it off, but that way you could get right into your pantry from there also. Really cool, but that way you could close it off so people can't see into your mudroom area. And beautiful, I love that light there. Again, kind of showcasing the artwork. And now into our living room area. Really nice. I mean, this is such a long wall over here. I mean, it's almost like you have it broken up into three sections where like you put three fireplaces over there. I mean, it's huge. Absolutely love it. Really cool light fixtures. Also, love the cabinets. I'm interested to see if they pull open straight or if they go to the side. There you go. Very cool. And of course, they're soft close, which is nice. I don't know about you, but I love seeing the coffered ceilings. They're so nice. Give a really great touch for making the space feel luxurious without it having to be, you know, a 20-foot high ceiling. And then of course here you have your covered back patio, which is a massive space, right? You know, sometimes you see back patios and they're just, you know, here's 10 feet by 10 feet. This is huge, really, really big. And of course, here's your dining area. I was gonna go show you the other angle of the back patio, but you have this huge dining area. You know, they just have still pretty good sized round table there, but you could have something so much bigger over in this space because it's just such a generous sized space with so many windows. And here you get an idea for the back patio. You even have vaulted ceilings in your back patio. I love it. Let me go ahead and step back down here. I mean, the ceiling in here is so high, so you get so much natural light, which is smart because you want the natural light to still come in this way so you can get it in through the windows. Because if this was only an 8-foot high ceiling, one, it would look weird because it would actually block the windows. You just wouldn't get as much natural light in it. So that's really cool. You probably hear some construction going on of some nearby homes, but there's some gorgeous homes all along here in this section of the neighborhood. Absolutely stunning. A bunch of different custom home builders are here. So if you are at all thinking about a custom home like this, I'm actually gonna get into the price of this home. So it's the model home, but it is for sale. But if you're interested in this type of a luxury home in Columbus, I don't know where you're moving from, but you get a lot of bang for your buck with these homes. I know there's some areas where, $1 million is a starter home kind of a thing. And it's just, a small 1,000 square foot home, something like that. This is no 1,000 square foot home. You get quite a lot for your money here. So if you're thinking about it, make sure to reach out to me. I did drive around real quickly and saw that they do have some available lots just in this loop here with multiple different builders. So we can chat about options and what builder you might want to talk to, whether it be this one or another one. But I think you'll be quite pleasant when you see, obviously, the finishes in this home, but there's so many nice things going on in this neighborhood. So we are, if you're not familiar with the Columbus, Ohio area, we're kind of in the northwest side. Gorgeous backsplash, by the way. Check this out. So we're in the Dublin School District. It is a Plain City address, but it's nowhere near where Plain City is on the map. So we're in the Jerome Village community in one of the sections there. And I love this oven and how they have this curved out here. Just so classy and elegant looking. Really nice. And of course you have the double wide fridge and freezer. So nice. The freezer on that side and the fridge on this side. Really cool. Of course, you had an oven over here, and you also have an oven over here and a microwave over here as well. So you can close this off, which is really nice in case your pantry is messy. But you have this incredible butler's pantry area, prep space. I mean, this is gorgeous. I love how big it is too. Oftentimes you don't see something that long. It might just be half of that or 2/3 of that. So this is great and spacious. And then look at all this shelving over here as well. This is like a showcase pantry. I know it's just like shelving, but this is the type of pantry where you think, I mean, this is a room. Like you could have put a bed in here. But it's really nice. Makes you wanna put your nicest stuff out, put it in those like glass canisters and jars and whatnot, just to where it looks amazing. So let's head on down to the basement real quick. Of course, you have the nice windows here. All right, check this out. Oh my goodness. Wow. This wet bar is amazing. So nice. Obviously they are missing a drawer there, or the front of it. That will get fixed. They just moved in over here. So great space over here for putting a pool table, ping pong table. And then check this out. This is such a great living area. I mean, this is right below the living room, but it's that same size. It's huge. And obviously here's the space where your dining area is up here, upstairs. This is right below it, but a great extra space for games or whatnot. I love that too, this furniture where you can kind of pull it out as a bar stool or put it underneath if you want the extra space. If your kids want to play tag and run around the space. Very cool. Let's see what we got over here. So we do have another bedroom over here, of course, with your egress window. And so this is kind of cool. You have shelving right there, plus stacked areas for clothing. Really nice to get the extra space. And then over here, we do have a full bathroom. I just wanted to say welcome and thank you so much for watching. My name is David DeLuey with Red One Realty, your Columbus, Ohio real estate agent. If you want to know everything about living in Columbus, Ohio, or moving to Columbus, Ohio, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my new show every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I take you all over the Columbus, Ohio area, showing you model homes and new construction homes for sale. That way you get a great idea what the Columbus, Ohio real estate market is like without ever leaving the comfort of your home. And if you're even thinking about buying or building a new construction home at any point, make sure you reach out to me before you go talk to the builder or go tour their homes. Every builder has different rules, but with some builders, if you show up without me the first time you go to a model home or even start talking to them on your own, they won't allow me to help you throughout the process of buying a home. So if you want to make sure that you have representation from someone who has your best interest in mind, make sure to contact me first before you go tour any model homes or talk with any builders. And the great thing is there's no extra costs for you to work with me as your realtor. And of course, if you're looking to sell a home or buy a home that isn't new, I'd be happy to help you with that as well. You can send me a text, give me a call, send me an email, or schedule a time for a video call by scanning the QR code on the screen with your smartphone camera, or there's also a link for it in the description. I look forward to hearing from you soon to help you with your move to Columbus, Ohio. Let's get back to the tour. So I don't know about you, but I am loving this home so far. So many beautiful features of it. So everything is nice. I don't really know where to start because I'll just keep talking and it's gonna make the video really long, so I'm not gonna do that. So that's kind of a fun place. Put a big mirror, that way everyone can check themselves and make sure they're looking good for the day before they head downstairs. This is a nice size room. I like this. What a cute little nursery. And look at this closet. This is really nice. So cool. And you know what's kind of funny? I know this is silly, but check this out. If you had extra hangers, you can put some extra hangers up there. That way you can still keep them in the room, but you don't have to make your closet all messy. That's pretty cool. I love this. The fact that they put the shelving in here in addition to all the space to be able to hang your clothes, that is really nice. And of course, now I don't know I'm not certain, but I would imagine that they're not going to develop on that side of the road. So in this case, if you're interested in this home, I can find that out to verify. But if you're interested in buying this home, like I said, it's a model home right now, but it is for sale. Let me know. You might have a private view across from the front of your home. So Jack and Jill bathroom here. And of course you have the private area for the toilet and shower and bathtub. And this is a very high up window. So like I could rest my chin on there. I'm 6'4". So you still got privacy, but you get the natural light. And kind of fun too, that you have your storage in here as well without there actually being a door for it. But they did it really well as far as having what you can see there for storage. Great, have your shower hook there. Let me back up over here so you can get a feel for this. Really nice. I like the tile on the floor too. I love the rectangle tiles. I'm not as much of a fan of square tiles for the floor, but those are really nice. All right, now bedroom number 2, not counting obviously the one in the basement. Similar, having a stacked closet there. And I tell you what, it makes such a big difference. I mean, it makes it from like, you know, that would have been an adequate amount of storage to, wow, this is a really good amount of storage now. And of course you have the shelves again, very nice. Good amount of natural light. And a nice light fixture as well. So now this is the entry to get into this room. So these rooms, I was gonna say they mirror the mirror, but I don't, maybe. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I trip myself up with words. You get what I'm saying. They're on each side of the mirror. So here is a linen closet, ladder not included. Let's see what we have down here. Oh, this is kind of fun. That's a fun picture. My mustache will never be quite looking like that. Oh, funny. But this is really cool. Built-in desk area over here. And so I'm guessing this is kind of given the maybe the older child vibe. A little bit of a bigger room. They've got it set up with a TV. They've got that desk space out there. Oh my goodness, look at this closet. Wow. Man, this is like a secondary primary, like a second primary bedroom. This is awesome. I mean, this closet's massive. There's so much storage in here. I love having the window to get it nice and bright in here, be able to see what your clothes are. I mean, you could fit a king size bed in here, no problem at all. It's huge. And then we have this for our bathroom. This is a beautiful home. Oh, and check out this tile floor also. It kind of looks like it's, oh, what's the word? Almost like a woven look on it. That's super cool. I was born in the mid-'80s, that's why I say cool a lot. Again, I love having the shelving in here. I mean, that's so cool. Obviously, you can put towels on it like they did right here, or some decor. That's so nice. Really cool. And then here is your shower. This is really nice. Again, got a window. You know, you probably want to put some privacy on privacy screens on there, or maybe you put some blinds on there. But that's so nice. And I mean, this room is so far removed from the other rooms. You know, so the other room is probably up against where the bathroom is. So you're not sharing a direct wall with the room there. That's really nice. So this is a 5-bedroom home. It's 4.5 bathrooms. I'm gonna show you the washing or laundry room, the washer and dryer room. That would be an interesting way to say it. Washer and dryer room. Nice countertop here. Again with the rectangle tile. Nice long space. You know what'd be really cool is you put something up over the washer and dryer also. Obviously you can still just put things on top of it. You could put a laundry basket up there or whatnot, but that'd be cool to use that as well. Man, that's a nice looking home out there. There's some beautiful homes in this community. Not trying to make you jealous, but I'd be happy to help you buy a home here. It's really nice. So I was saying, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. It's just under 4,900 square feet. That includes the finished basement. And I'm gonna tell you the price in just a minute, because we're gonna take a look at the primary bedroom now. So we got a double wide door coming in. And look at this, you got a tray ceiling, gorgeous light fixture up there. And of course the accent wall, really nice with all that trim detail and that pop of color. Really cool. I gotta come over here so you can get a little better feel of every angle of this room. It's really nice. Tell you what, they make some beautiful homes. Again, obviously this is a representation of what you can do. They've got many different homes for sale. So if you're interested in hearing about them, make sure to reach out to me. It's easy to do so. Would love to hear from you. This reminds me of a home that I've seen of theirs, I think. I toured a home with a client one time. I wonder if it's this same floor plan, because this bathroom And that little desk area by the previous bedroom we were at reminds me of a home that I have been in. Really cool. I love the location of this tub, having it in the corner. I know some people might say like, it's wasted space, but it's the presentation, right? It's how it makes it look, how it feels in the room. That's why you would do something like this, because you're not just, you want it to feel spacious. You don't want it to feel crowded or cramped. You do it for the overall look, not just because like, well, that's how we can make it the bathroom as small as humanly possible. So this is cool. You got space for shoes over here. Lots of space for shoes. Lots of shelving over here. That's really nice. It goes all the way down. Oh my goodness, I didn't look behind me over there. The closet just keeps going. This is so big. Oh, that's great. I mean, obviously I know that there are closets bigger than this, because some people have like, here's my $40 million home and the closet's 3,000 square feet. So obviously this is not a 3,000 square foot closet that's 2 levels and has an elevator. But as far as, I mean, that's a lot of space for clothes. If you have this many clothes, you need this house, because you probably won't find a closet this big in a normal house. So this is epic. That is really, really nice. All right, I gotta show you the shower now. So here we go. So the price on this home, again, it is the model home, but it's for sale. 1.346 million. So 1,346,000 and a couple extra bucks. Beautiful. I mean, that is some unique tile. You have like the, where it's not all flat. That's why you see the light shining off in different ways from it. You turn everything on over here, which I love that. That way you're not getting soaked trying to turn things on. You just open the door, turn it on. You can close the door up, let it steam up or whatever you want to do. And the penny rounds down here are really nice looking. So cool. So if you like this model home, you want to buy it, make sure to contact me. Wait, looks like we even have a linen closet over here. Didn't see that. So there you go. You even have a linen closet for some extra storage. And now we're going to check out this absolutely gorgeous home, beautiful 3-car garage. I love the color on the exterior here. Really nice. I mean, there are some absolutely gorgeous homes in this section of Jerome Village. I tell you what, well, I guess I'll show you a little bit here. You can't tell too much, just when we're not too close to them. There's a couple homes right over there. There's another one right over there. All along behind these homes, there's some absolutely stunning homes over there. Really, really nice. So let's go inside so you can see this one. So I always love it when it's my first time walking through the home, and thankfully they went around and I guess turned on all the lights for me, which is really nice, which means this is my first time getting to see it. So right here off of the entryway, obviously you have that beautiful door. And again, in a community like this, this is pretty normal to have, the windows in your door, letting in the natural light. It's just a gorgeous community. So you have a study right here off of the entrance. You have nice high ceilings in here too. So it seems like it's 10-foot ceilings. So nice and spacious. Kind of like this layout here. So you have your coat closet right over here. Some nice shelving in there. But I like having the window right there too. Again, just to allow some natural light. Obviously there is a light right there as well, but just makes it nice and bright and open. There's no hiding, right? Here I am in the mirror, but nice little powder room here. It's a nice vanity. I like that a lot. Of course, you do have a window here as well, so obviously you'll probably want to get some blinds there, or maybe do some sort of privacy screen on it. But very nice. So fun little features like this. I mean, that just looks nice, by the way. You know, so putting some artwork there on the wall just makes a lot of sense. And so right over here, we have our mudroom area. Kind of nice to be able to close it up. Obviously, you know, if you feel like, oh, well, I want it to be open for the convenience of that, well, okay. You could always take the cabinet doors off, I guess, but it's nice to be able to close it, and they're soft close cabinets too. Of course, you'd expect that in a home like this. And then you even have drawers down low. That's nice for, you know, having your boots or whatever put in there. And then you have your own family coat closet right here as well. And that makes me think that this is going to be our garage. Well, that's kind of unique. You do not normally see these stairs, you know, kind of at the front, right by the door. So if, you know, garage doors open, you literally head right outside. But this is a nice big garage. Wow. It's a lot bigger than some other garages I've seen. And notice the little details over here. That way, you know, if you want to hook up a little hose to that, or, you know, be able to wash your car in the garage during the winter time, you could do that. Or if you just need to get some water in the garage, not for washing it, but this is really nice. Obviously you have the drywall all the way around. Very cool. And always great to have the window. Obviously you have the little windows here on the garage doors also, but these are even nicer steps than what I'm used to seeing in homes that are a little bit less expensive than this one, but very nice. All right, I don't want to give you a little sneak peek right there, so let me come around this way so we can see the living room first. So here we are. Very nice. This is reminding me some of homes by a different builder, and that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Man, this is a stunning fireplace. Wow. Check that out. That's so nice. Of course, you have the built-ins. Got some storage, soft close cabinets. Love it. Really nice fan. And this is just a really nice room. And then looks like over here, yep, we've got a covered patio. So that's what you're looking out to right there. This will be really nice, obviously, once they get the grass put out. That's a really good sized patio. And I mean, here's a little preview of some of the homes in the neighborhood. I mean, there's just some really gorgeous homes. And these are actually smaller. That blue one looks a lot smaller than some of the other homes that I just drove past. They are some gorgeous homes. All right, so here's the dining area. Let me back up a little bit here so we can see it. Other than knowing the basic specs of this home, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know where the primary bedroom is. I'm just gonna have to go around and kind of see where things are. So it's kind of fun to explore a home with you. So here's the kitchen, by the way. The grand reveal. This is amazing. Check out that double fridge. Man, that's huge. Love it. So let's see what we got here. All right, so we got the fridge on the right side here and the freezer on the left side. That's really nice. And of course, it's a counter depth because I don't know if you've ever experienced this, like you have stuff in your fridge and you're trying to reach all the way back to the back. I have really long arms, but you get it so full of stuff that you can't even reach all the way to the back anyway. So it's so hard to find things that are in the back. So it kind of makes sense to have counter depths. That way you're not losing things in the back of your fridge and then realizing, oh man, those leftovers, we got to throw those out. This is a gorgeous countertop. Check this out. Wow. And some cool light fixtures too, hanging over your island. This island is massive. It's really big. Of course, same countertop over here. I love this little detail here that they did. Let's see if these pull out. Yep, they pull out. There you go. So put all your spices or seasonings and whatnot in there. That's really nice. But what I was gonna say is I love the fact that they kept that symmetrical. Okay, that's so unique. Oh, I love that they did that though, because it would have looked weird if it's more like a cabinet. So then here you can put baking sheets and whatnot, and then obviously pots and pans right there. I love that. That was so cool looking. So here is your vent hood, which I love a lot. That's really cool. And it even looks like maybe it goes straight. It almost looks like it keeps curving up all the way to the top. That's really nice. This backsplash is cool too. Kind of like a whitewashed brick look. Really nice. The undermount lighting underneath the cabinets. Obviously you have it under the vent hood so you can see what you're cooking. Oh, and I didn't even pay attention when I was looking over here. You do have the different color cabinets on your island. Again, you got the your trash cabinet there, so you don't have to have a trash can sitting out. And of course you did too have the seating here under the island. But this is kind of nice. So you do have a door leading you into your pantry area. And then this is unique. Okay, so there's another door here also. So a pocket door here, so you could close this off. But then check out this pantry. Oh, it's huge. That way it's nice. You don't have to walk all the way around to get into your kitchen, to get into your pantry. You can access it straight from the garage. But if you're having guests over and you don't want people going in your pantry, you can close it off on every side. That way no one's gonna see it. And then over here, you have your microwave, prep space, more cabinets, more open shelving. This is an awesome pantry. And of course, I didn't even say the fact you have double ovens over here. That's so nice. This is such a great home so far. All right, so what do we have over here? Okay, look at this. This is really cool. So you have the formal study up at the front of the home, but then you have this, kind of like family office space right here. This is so nice. The beautiful wood open shelves. Yeah, there's light up here. That's really nice. I like that they did that. And I like that they have this space here too. And of course you have some natural light coming in from this window leading out to the backyard. And I'm wondering if this is gonna be like a guest bedroom here. It certainly does look like it's a bedroom. So we do have a closet over here. And a nice one too. That was smart. So they gave you 2 places for hanging. And then look at what they have over here. Lots of shelves. That's super unique. I know it doesn't seem like it's that, it's not like no one's ever done that before, but you don't typically see that in a new home. Like that would be where, maybe you decided to customize a home to do that versus it just being done that way by the builder. But I think that's really smart. And speaking of smart, having a very large vanity is so smart to have. Oh, I love it. And a huge mirror too. It's almost like they're expecting 2 people to be in here needing to use it, you know, hey, you can, one person get ready over here, another person get ready over there. You can share a sink though. That's smart. And of course, you have a really nice and big stand-up shower here. Do you have a nice tile in here? It's a very big shower. And nice also to have a bench. You don't typically see that in a guest bathroom. Very cool. And this home is so big and so nice. All right, let's fly down to the basement real quick. If you do have any questions about moving here to Columbus, Ohio, or any of the surrounding suburbs, I'd love to hear from you. That's why I do these videos, not just, you know, I don't like talking necessarily on video, but I do these to connect with you. So if I can be of any help, I would love to hear from you. You can text, call, email, or schedule a video call. So you have an egress window right over there because they're actually going to finish the basement of this home. So you have rough-in for a bathroom right there. You're gonna have a wet bar as well. And this is going to be a finished rec room. So you're gonna have a bedroom, you're gonna have a bathroom, full bathroom. And so this is really interesting. I was not expecting how the basement to be like this with how the garage was and what the upstairs looked like. You know, so you have the garage here. I was not expecting it to feel this narrow over here. That is so interesting. I'm just like, this whole area over here, I just can't, I just wouldn't have thought it was gonna be like that. Anyway, so you're gonna have this finished basement with a rec room, with a wet bar, and a bedroom, and a full bathroom down here. It's gonna be absolutely epic. The other basements that I've seen finished by this builder have been phenomenal. So I think you're really gonna like it a lot. So this home's really big because of that. You know, so obviously right now it's not finished yet, but since it's going to be finished, it's going to be absolutely massive. So you're gonna get to see it all when we get upstairs, but it's gonna be a 6-bedroom home with 5.5 bathrooms, including the bedroom and bathroom in the basement. And with the finished basement, it's going to be over 5,000 square feet. That is absolutely huge. And the crazy thing is, you know, part of that is obviously in the basement. So it's like 3,900 square feet above grade. And honestly, it feels even bigger than that so far. I love the staircase look here. Very nice. All right, well, let's see, where are we going? Let's go in here first. Why it is so bright in here. This is really nice. So much natural light from those 3 windows. Really cool. And here is your walk-in closet. So they did it similar, obviously it's a different layout, but they did it similar to that downstairs guest room where, you know, they have a lot of shelves in here, but then they also did the stacked clothing rods. So that's really cool. And I didn't say it, but you have a little window in here too, which I absolutely love having windows in the closets. And then now our second upstairs bedroom looks like it's pretty much the same idea as the other one, just with a different closet location. So this one won't have a window in the closet, but same number of windows other than that. Very nice. So then those 2 bedrooms would likely be sharing this bathroom right here. Similar style to that downstairs bathroom, at least the mirror. I remember that mirror, and the tile floor looks the same as well. In addition to the tile in the shower, same tile, which I kind of like that. Assuming that you like something, I like having it being matching. So you do have a pocket door here, so you can close it off. So that way someone could still be getting ready at the sink while someone else is taking a shower. So here is your laundry room. Love the fact that they give you not just the one, but you also have some additional counter space over here with the sink, with a deep sink too. That's really nice. There's a nice countertop also, very nice. And you still have the same tile flooring, again, kind of matching. I like it when a home is cohesive. All right, so here is now our third upstairs bedroom. We just have the one closet, sorry, the one window in this room. And the closet's a little bit bigger. No window in the closet. But so you got a lot more clothing storage in here because of that. Again, it's so smart for them to do the double stacked there, because just that alone wouldn't be all that much storage, but this is a significant amount of closet storage for a secondary bedroom. Again, similar theme for the bathroom. Let me know in the comments, do you like having the home keep the same type of finishes throughout? Or do you like having homes where they change it up, where every single bathroom is going to be different? So this linen closet is massive. Double wide closet with all these shelves. That's really nice. Okay, I don't know which room. I was thinking, okay, let's go this way. I was thinking when I peeked over that this was going to be the primary bedroom, but I don't think this is the primary bedroom. What in the world is going on here? I guess this is just a massive loft. Oh my goodness. Because right, we've already been in 3 bedrooms up here, and we still got to see the primary, and there was one downstairs already. So this is just a big bonus space. Oh my goodness. How crazy is that? I thought this was going to be the primary. So you have this absolutely huge bonus room up here. Plus you can close it off and have whatever we have over here, another room. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. This builder, they, one of my favorite videos I've ever done, one of the favorite home tours I've ever done was this same builder. It was another, new construction home they had built to sell a spec home. And they had this rec room that was absolutely ridiculous. Oh my goodness. So I'll put that video at the end of this one. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna wanna watch it if you like this video. But this is such a cool room. I actually wrote on that one, it was my favorite room. I'm like, I still think that was my favorite room more than this, but this is amazing. Because that was a lower level room, which this is up above ground, obviously, completely above ground. But this is so unique. I don't know that I've ever seen anything quite like this. There's one other home actually in Pickerington, different builder, that had a big bonus room above the garage. That was pretty cool too. I think this one takes the cake though, for sure. Okay, where am I going? I'm over here. Okay, so this must be the primary. Here we go. Oh, look at those beams. Oh, that is so nice. That's one of the coolest features I've seen in a primary bedroom in a long time. Like there's the old Bob Webb show home that has now since sold. Actually did 2 different tours of that home because it was so nice. They had some really cool ceiling features in that room. But man, this is super cool. Wow. Just gotta show you all the angles, right? But the really high vaulted ceiling too. And so notice they don't have the closet anywhere in here. So you just have the one door to get in and then the one door to go to get into the bathroom. So I will go ahead and I'll tell you the price on this home. It is $1,225,000 and they are offering a 2-1 buy down. All right, so we got a nice dual vanity in here. So this one, you have different tile than the other bathrooms. And this seems to me to be the same cabinet color as the kitchen island. I'm not 100% sure, but this does seem like the kitchen countertops as well, which I loved. Looks so nice. But then you still have the same mirrors as the other bathrooms, and it looks like the same light fixtures also. So again, kind of having it be cohesive with the rest of the house, I think is cool. Even though, again, obviously this isn't the same as the other bathrooms with the cabinets and countertops. All right, so here is our primary closet. So they didn't do the double stack in here. That's interesting. Okay, but they did the double stack over here. That's nice. Okay, that's perfect. That way you got extra space for everything that's not super long, but then you have plenty of space over here for everything you need to hang that is long. Really smart, really, really smart. I like it a lot. And then of course, again, lots of space for being able to put things on shelves as well. All right, don't look at the shower yet. Don't look at it. Let's see what, okay, here's our water closet with a little window in here. That's nice. I don't know if you've noticed, almost every water closet I see, almost every single one, is just like a dark closet. So that's super nice that you could come in here and have a little window to have some natural light. I don't know what I was thinking. I was forgetting we already saw the linen closet for here. So here is the shower. Okay. So we got like a vertical, long subway tile. And then you got this really cool hexagon tile in the floor. But then you have the super big tile that, you know, kind of looks that marble type look on that wall. And then it looks like you have the same countertop as for the bathroom countertop and the kitchen countertop as your bench seat, plus this ledge over here with, of course, this really nice glass. Oh, this is really nice. You've got to check out the home tour. I'll put here at the end. You've got to check it out. If I'm remembering the right home, it also has an insane primary shower, like absolutely crazy. If you like this video, you're gonna absolutely love this video right here, or you can see the video that YouTube thinks you'll like right over here. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next week.